How to create recurring tasks in Notion. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can create recurring tasks in Notion. Now, this is a feature that a lot of people have been wanting to use in Notion because Notion does not have it as a native feature. However, you can do that easily with some of the new upgrades in Notion. So to get started, I'm just going to open up a new blank page, and once I open up my new blank page, I'm just going to title it my recurring tasks. Once I do that, I'm going to insert a table, and on the top left, the first property I'm going to add is going to be tasks. Then after that, I'm going to add my secondary column, and this is going to be a date-based column, and I'm going to name this as due. Once I do that, I can do this in two separate ways, okay? Now, we have two separate ways that we can actually set this particular page up and set our recurring automation up. Now, the more complicated way is to set up either a automation, so you can create an automation, or you can create a button. And these two methods are the same. The other method is by setting it up as a repeat template. Now, to do this, if you're looking to do this via an automation, one thing to note is that you do need to have the Notion Plus subscription to be able to do that. But if you don't have the Notion Plus subscription, you can use the button method, and you can apply the same steps of the button method into the automation method. So for this, first off, you're going to add another property to your Notion column or to the Notion table, and you're going to select it as a number, and the number is going to be simple, and the type is a number, and 0 decimal places. And you're going to change the title of this into interval days. And after that, you're going to add another property, and you're going to call this button, and you're going to call this completed. Now, once you've added these four basic columns, I'm going to add my task. For example, I have a meeting like this, which is due on this date, and I want this to be a recurring meeting after every 7 days. So this is a weekly meeting that's happening. Now, to automate this, I'm going to click on the button over here, and I'm going to click on Edit Automation. Once I do that, I can click on New Action, and I can set up my own customized automation within the button. For that, what I'm going to do is I am going to click on Edit Property, and when I click on Edit Property, I'm going to select Due Date. Once I select Due Date in Edit Property, I'm going to apply my custom formula. Once you click on Custom Formula, you're going to be choosing this page. Now, this is going to be a bit complicated, so although you're editing the due date, it's going to be editing the due date plus the number of interval days. So that is why you're going to be selecting this page rather than selecting date or time triggered. You can also go with date triggered and add date triggered and date add 1 week or date add however many days. So you have both options. Now you can do date triggered and then date add the interval days. So if I go with date triggered, I'm going to search date add. Okay. Once I do date add, I'm going to go to with date add. Okay. We have in our date add automation, you guys can see now 1 days, 2 months, 3 years. And okay, so 2 item only 0 were provided. I'm just going to make sure to click on this over here. And in our column, what we're going to do is we're going to select this page, and then you're going to type in dot. Once you type in dot, select interval days. Now, in our date add, we're going to re-add a bracket to actually include units, interval days, and we're going to include the unit, which is going to be days like this, and we're going to add a comma here. And now that all the errors have been removed, so this is what it's going to look like. Make sure you follow along. If you do this, it's going to have an argument, so make sure to put a dot like this. And now that everything is fine, we can click on save, and that is the first way we can set up our automation. Then when you click on completed, it's going to set up the recurring date of the next week. This is slightly more complicated and it works better if you have the automation section in Notion. You're able to mark the date, and whenever the status is changed to completed, it's going to then set up the new date automatically. But if you don't have the premium version, you can work with the button. Now, if you're someone that does not have the premium version and they want to do a simple and easy life hack, so for that, all you do is you're going to go into Notion and you're going to type in your tasks as you normally would. So let's say I want to type in my morning routine like this. I can click on open and I'm going to type in slash, and then I'm going to make this a to-do list, which is going to be, I wanted a checklist. Yeah, which is going to be my skincare, 7 a.m., breakfast plus exercise is going to be 8 a.m. Then let's say I have to shower plus get ready, which is going to be 9 a.m., whatever time you want to add, like that. Now, once I've added my entire morning routine, if I click on open over here, this is the entire routine. Now, to make this an actual recurring task, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the top right where it has your blue new button. And once you click on this blue new button, you're going to click on new template. And once you click on new template over here, you're going to create the template. And ideally, you want to take this and create that into a template. You can just open the page up, open it up, click on the top right, and you should be able to locate the template option. But if you can't, you can just re-add it as a template. Yeah, I think I was supposed to, yeah. Click on over here. We're going to remove the default template. We're going to click on new template, and this is my morning routine. Okay, and then slash, and then again, I'm just going to add my to-do list, breakfast, exercise, shower, get ready, like this, whatever it is. Now, once I've done that, once I've added my morning routine template, I'm just going to select it and the template is going to be added by default, like so. So this is my template morning routine. Now I can set up a due date. So let's say it's due today. Then after that, I can click on the top right and you're going to see your template, okay? And against your template, you're going to click on the three dots again, click on repeat, and you can choose the repeat interval. So for our morning routine, I'm going to be doing this daily, and you can start the time and date as well. So whatever time and date you want it to repeat. Let's say I want this to be created at 7 a.m. Tomorrow at 7 a.m. And then I'm just going to turn on, click on save, and this is going to be repeated every day. So every time this is completed, a new one is going to be completed. A new one is going to be added for the next day. And just like that, you're able to have your own recurring tasks in Notion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, leave them down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.